All right, let's kick it.
Oh my God! Actually, before we start, did you guys see that cop in Florida?
No.
That
Which cop in Florida?
got busted. Active duty. He was driving a car. Blood alcohol level 0.391.
Oh my God.
That's impressive.
Like somebody
That's
was
like
following him like a fucking civilian and had a camera, like a dashboard cam, and was recording him. Like he was
how bad he was.
he was like going up on curbs, sideswiping trees
Oh
and
my
shit. Like
God.
ran over a stop sign. Yeah, it was crazy. And then like the fucking video from the officers when they were like busting him, he's sitting on the hood of his car like he almost fell over like 18 times. They're like holding him up. He's fucking barely conscious.
He was a police chief?
No, it was just an officer on duty.
Oh. Rookie move.
Right?
You'll never be police chief if you get drunk that early in your career.
Yeah, right? No, they probably promoted his ass.
Yeah.
He's a white dude in Florida.
Give him a desk job for a year and everybody will forget.
Right.
All right, let's kick it.
Kick it!
In this episode of the Red Eye Report, we talk about awards. There are awards for everything. Don't believe me? Next to me is Ashtray. He has the award for the hairiest asshole in the Northern Hemisphere.
What the fuck? No.
Beside the itching, having a muff that resembles the side of Princess Leia's head can provide some much-needed cushion.
That's true. And it helps when I have flaming hemorrhoids.
Do you braid it also and just put it on a honey bun? Do you get somebody to do it for you? Do you have a special mirror you can do it? Yeah.
Oh, no, I just usually sit down on one of those, remember those things from Wayne's World with the vacuum cleaner attachment and the clippers?
Oh, a Flowbee.
Flowbee, that's
Flowbee,
yeah.
All you gotta do is just, put a little fucking wire mesh over that and just
Oh my God, this is getting way too detailed here.
He's getting way too.
I almost threw up.
It's like a homemade Norelco.
Next to Ashtray is Teddy. He recently pulled in the award for the most impressive toenails.
What? Bro, I just cut my toenails, man. Fuck you.
Yeah, and you fucking won an award. Congratulations, dude. Yeah, I know it's fucking weird and super subjective, but somebody has to win it.
It's true. Give it to Teddy. Why? Because we need more minority representation
That's
in
right.
the toenail community.
You shut your cracker ass.
Next to Teddy, we have Mystic. He's been the reigning world champion of terrorizing priests and other clergy. Mystic has caused the death of 3 priests just by pure flatulation. Christ. He fucked
In
a
a
nun
confession booth?
Yeah, he fucked a nun to death. Choir boy, too. No wonder he's the champ.
Dude, you should have seen the size of the dildo I used on that. It was fucking massive. She took it, though. Look at all this.
Finally, there's me, Oracle.
Bless her.
I've never
Bless her
won.
heart.
I've never won an award. I just sit here before you, having never fucked a child to death, with jagged ass toenails and with an asshole clean as a whistle. One day, though. Until then, this is the Red Eye Report.
Why do I hate you white people?
Hey, remember, Oracle will find that line.
Yeah.
Shit on it.
Get right on it.
No, he won't shit on that line. He'll yeah.
All right.
He'll stuff that line.
So,
pause for the cause.
Oh, yeah, pause for the cause. This is our weekly benefit event for the Dane County Humane Society.
I just tried to take off my...
Take off something.
Take off your what?
Just something.
His batteries. That's
His
what he took
battery
off.
now.
His
Okay.
fucking batteries. Let's wait for him. Oh, hold on, Teddy.
Oh,
Look, I got more weed. It's fine. We can go.
I got more.
I got more.
Go ahead,
I'm
sorry.
out.
There he's back. All right. This one goes out to oh yeah, who was it? Chester LaRue.
Yeah, Chester LaRue, the spray master.
Yeah.
What? What is it?
Yeah.
Skunk?
You know,
Oh
just
no,
a
he
cat,
just likes to mark fucking
just
territory.
a tomcat, fucking sprays all over everything.
Yep.
Nobody
Puts his
wants to
man
adopt
butter
him.
wherever he
Yep.
can.
It's fucking disgusting. This is to you, Chester.
Chester.
Every time I hear the
Spreading
the
his
name
Chester butter everywhere.
I think of Chester Bennington, and it makes me mad. That guy.
Well, he's dead now, right?
Yeah, he was a douchebag.
All right, so we've got some awards here. So we have like the prestigious awards. Just kind of pulled up a fucking fuck off list here, but it seemed pretty legit. Nobel Prize. Is that fucking prestigious enough for you, Ashtray?
No.
Yes.
What is it, like 5 categories or like 7 categories for Nobel Prize?
It's not a VMA.
So it's let's see here: chemistry, literature, physics, physiology, peace, activism, or medicine.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, was it chemistry, physics?
Chemistry, literature, physics, physiology, peace, activism, or medicine? I guess. I don't know. That's what this fuck off list is telling me on lasercrystal.co.uk.
Well, it's got to be. It's fucking legit, bro.
Right. There's the Booker Prize. This is the best original novel written in the English language.
Oh yeah,
Is
who's
that named
that?
after Booker T. Washington, or is it?
Or is that every year?
I think it's every year.
So
Yeah.
there's one for each every year.
Yeah, every year there's a new one. Academy Awards. We've heard of this one, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The BAFTAs. That's the British
what's
Film
that?
and Television Arts.
Oh, fucking Brits.
Yeah. The Palme d'Or. I had never heard of this one. So the Golden Palm, and I guess it's was introduced in 1955, and it's the highest award or highest prize awarded at the Cannes Film Festival.
Oh, film festival.
Never heard of that
film.
one. Is it Cannes? How do you pronounce that?
Yeah, con.
Khan, like fucking
Khan.
Star Trek, like Khan. Oh, okay.
Con, you didn't give me any
I heard
Q-tips.
some people say can, but it's like
Oh, Cannes
half of them
Film
say
Festival.
con and half
That's the
of
same
them say
thing.
can.
Oh, okay.
I heard of the Cannes Film Festival.
Okay.
When I was
Never heard
when
of
I
the
was-
con.
Pulitzer
Fucking nerd.
It's like some
Prize.
people are fucking, they say shit French or not. That's what
Right.
it boils down to.
Pulitzer Prize. So this is newspaper, magazine, journalism, that kind of shit.
Boy, you're really milking this as long as you can.
Well, these are kind of like the famous ones. We're going to get
Oh,
into
I
some
see.
more interesting ones. Golden Globes.
Now, the Golden Globes, the ones I always kind of laugh at because they're not considered anywhere near.
Yeah, so it's
it just
presented
says
by the
Academy
Hollywood
Awards.
Foreign Press Association. And yeah, it just kind of seems like a crap Denny's Academy Award.
compared to a Perkins.
Brit Awards, the British Phonographic Industries Awards, and Grammys. So that is the music one in the U.S. So those are kind of your usual ones. Not super interesting, but kind
There's
of.
the Edward R. Murrow. You forgot that one.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is.
You don't know what that? Edward R. Murrow, wasn't he the fucking dude from Good Night and Good Luck?
Television. Yes, yeah.
God, learn your journalism there, Oracle.
Hey, man. I live in the sticks now.
It's a journalism.
I-
Up all day.
So, some weird awards and kind of interesting ones. This is probably one of the more famous ones, is the Darwin Award. So, it's given posthumously to those who make the ultimate sacrifice to protect the gene pool via death or sterilization. And some of these are just absolutely
I wonder
classic.
if anyone's family's ever sued them for libel.
I could see that, but
that would assume that they knew what
guessing-
libel meant.
I'm getting.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Darwin Awards. Are these people who died in dumb ways?
yes. So
Yes.
if you go to darwinawards.com, they have a wonderful website with all kinds of rainbow-colored banners.
Yeah, that
and
looks
shit.
like it's straight out of 1997.
Yes, it's fantastic. So I'm just going to choose one here. 9 small lines, and
Are these kind of? Is this? Are they still updating it?
Yes,
Looks like it's
yes,
dead
they're
website.
still updating it. So, this is they have like a nice little write up. Sometimes they have videos and pictures and things. If they can provide them.
Here's how this fool died.
Right. So, 2nd of January 2018 in Perth, Australia. 9 tourists, a hotel room, and a mail delivery of a plane package from a foreign country containing a mysterious white powder labeled Scoop. What would you do with mystery powder?
Scoop.
No one had ordered the substance delivery from New York, and no one knew what Scoop was, yet they decided it might be cocaine. The 9 tourist backpackers divided the powder equitably into 9 small lines and did something crazy. They snorted it. Yeah. So, Professor Steve Alsop said, when you don't know what's in a drug, that will significantly increase the risk. No shit.
Well,
words to remember. Hallucinations started straight away. Faces felt like they were melting off, and within 10 minutes, most were unconscious. Authorities arrived to find bodies everywhere, senseless or suffering seizures. Apparently, it was quite a sight.
Damn. Did they all die?
7 men and 2 women were sent to 3 different medical facilities for emergency care. That mysterious white powder, delivered by surprise to the residents, was scopolamine, also known as hyoscine. The drug is produced from plants of the nightshade family and used to treat motion sickness and post-operative nausea and vomiting. It is also used in crime to lower the ability of a victim to resist criminal aggression. 6 snorters were released from the hospital the next day, and 3 remained under medical care. Each of the 9 knotheads is headed for a Darwin Award. Until then, we salute their addled spirit of adventure with an honorable mention. So I guess this was an honorable mention.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nightshade
there he
is the
is.
shit. Nightshade is the shit they give to people to paralyze them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Facebook feed's coming back. Come on. Still says waiting on my end. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with us.
Yeah.
Seeing this or
we're
not.
still recording
I think we might be.
on our end here.
Yeah, we're still. Yeah, just keep.
Right.
All right. So the Nightshade family.
Yeah, Nightshade family. So they have all these great write-ups for these Darwin Awards. One that I had never heard of before was this Ig Nobel Prize or Nobel Prize. And the Ig Nobel Prize is given to seemingly bizarre inventions that make us laugh and think. It has some really cool and interesting entries. So just reading the titles, the 2021 Ig Nobel Prize winners, a comparative acoustic analysis of purring in 4 cats. Let's see here. Proof of concept study testing human volatile organic compounds as tools for age classification of films.
What? I don't know what you just told me, but
I mean,
Like, these are like
What did you
ridiculous.
say?
These are ridiculous kind of academic.
repeat that last one a little
Okay,
more.
so proof of concept study testing human volatile organic compounds as tools for age classification of films.
Human organic. What are like
Age
the only human volatile compound I can think of is shit because it's flammable. I mean, are you trying to?
It sounds like using human juices to test the age of film. I'm thinking like like photos
that's
or
what I understand.
like
movie
piss,
film?
like human piss.
But these are
pee on this strip.
right. Here's one: a new method of cockroach control on submarines.
All right.
You know, they're just like super fucking weird, but they
man.
are legit
Niche.
studies.
Yeah, that's like
That
a
they
Pissing me
did.
off
legit
if I found
thing.
cockroaches and I'm stuck on a submarine.
Right.
What the
It's
fuck?
I'd be
probably a
pissed.
problem because if one or two get in there, they're gonna fucking multiply like cockroaches.
Yeah, there's nowhere
Right.
for them to go
Right.
Yeah. So
but up your fucking ass.
that's kind of a interesting one to check out the Ig Nobel prizes. Here's another one, Foot in the Mouth Award. It's presented each year to a person who makes the most confounding comment each year.
Is it usually like a public
Did
person?
Trump win it?
I really hope so. Well, George W. Bush was presented a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2008.
Yeah, when he was still
By the
considered the
foot
dumbest
mouth
president
people?
we've ever had.
Yes.
That's awesome, dude. Absolutely. You remember when he was like, you know what they say, fool me once, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me again, you fooled me.
It was like never get fooled again or something
never
like
get
that.
fooled again or something. Like, something super ridiculous. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
That's amazing.
Or his I'm the decider.
I bet you that dude's fun to party with, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I remember when the Secret Service let a guy get off 2 shots with sheet at his ass.
Yeah,
and he
right.
could dodge him.
Mm-hmm.
He dodged both of them, but I'm like, dude threw one, he ducked. I was like,
Right. What's the Secret Service doing?
And I'm like, where?
True.
We have the Bent Spoon Award. So this is presented to an individual who makes the most preposterous claim of paranormal or pseudoscientific nature.
Ooh.
Oh,
So let's
Give
see
us some
here.
probably
examples.
started by Penn and Teller.
The award trophy, yet to be seen by anyone, is claimed
Wait,
to
no one's seen the trophy?
is claimed to consist of a piece of wood from the Noah's Ark on which a spoon used in the Last Supper is affixed.
This is the Bent Spoon Award?
Yes.
No one's seen it?
Yeah, it's just, it's
sounds
bullshit.
like the golden plates from.
So yeah,
from-
they
Right.
haven't had a ceremony is what you're saying.
Yeah. They have the Golden Collar Awards. It's like the Academy Awards, but for dogs. So they actually have
The
Best
Westminster
Canine
Dog Show?
Actors. There's
Okay,
a
so it says the Bent Spoon Awards is from the Australian Skeptics Club.
Mhm.
And it's named after the famous Uri Geller. You remember that guy?
Oh yeah, he could bend
Back in the
spoons with his
70s,
mind.
they like spend spoons with his mind, but it was like a trick. It was like a heat
Ooh.
thing.
There's a Bad Sex and Fiction Award.
I've heard of this one.
Bad sex and fiction.
Yeah,
It's like
so-
romance
Really?
novels and
Right.
shit, right? Where like they take out
Mhm.
some of the like just worse sex scenes.
This
Yeah.
award is presented each year to the author who portrays a sex scene in the worst possible way in a novel.
Read us an example.
Come
Come on, we gotta stretch this episode out.
All right, let me see here.
Come on, you got 9 more minutes yet.
Ashtray, put your pants back up before he fucking starts reading.
My pants have been off the whole time. Don't worry.
I know, so
Okay,
put it back.
let's- here we go. We've got some examples.
Talk about my hairy ass.
And this is off the Independent, so here we go. Hopefully there isn't a paywall. What the fuck? God damn it.
Of course there is.
Oh, here we go.
Fucking
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Register
see
to
here.
keep reading. Yeah, that's so sexy.
So we have
Yeah.
Office of Gardens and Ponds by Didier Decoyne, 2019. Katsuro moaned as a bulge formed beneath the material of his kimono. A bulge that Miyuki seized, kneaded, massaged, squashed, and crushed. With the fondling, Katsuro's penis and testicles became one single mound that rolled around beneath the grip of her hand. Miyuki felt as though she was manipulating a small monkey that was curling up its paws. Holy shit.
Oh, dude, you know what that reminds me of?
I did not ever.
That reminds me of It's Always Sunny. He's mashing it. Remember when that fucking what's-her-face is mashing that dude's dick? Like he's trying to
I
jag
didn't
him
see
off,
that
and
one.
he's like, she's just mashing it. What a horribly written... That guy's an author? Maybe I could do it.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, was it a male or
Katerina,
female author? Does it say?
Didier Decoyne. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Didier Decoyne. It sounds gay in French.
Okay, we have James Fry with Katerina in 2018. I'm hard and deep inside her, fucking her on the bathroom sink. her tight little black dress still on her thong. On the floor, my pants at my knees, our eyes locked, our hearts and souls and bodies locked. Come inside me. Come inside me. Come inside me.
Christ.
Blind. It's not over with yet. Blind breath, shaking, overwhelming, exploding. My God, I come inside her. My cock throbbing while we're both moaning. Eyes, hearts, souls, bodies, one. Oh, it's still not over, but I'm not going to read any more of that one. Oh, my God.
This has been the funniest part.
Wait, it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Holy shit.
Imagine just read like reading a good book, being like 13 chapters in, and listen to it and shit. No, and all of a sudden you start hearing this shit in the car, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's what it was. That book I told y'all about that time.
Oh man,
it was like 8 hours of good story, and then all of a sudden there was like he fucks this chick. I'm like, where did this come from?
Yeah, no, it's just like it's a fucking romance novel.
Oh my God, that's great.
But that was hilarious.
Okay, one more. Shorter one. List of the Lost by Morrissey, like the fucking singer, or what? 2015.
Maybe.
At
None of it's
this,
from 2015.
Eliza and Ezra rolled together into the one giggling snowball of full-figured copulation, screaming and shouting as they playfully bit and pulled at each other in a dangerous and clamorous roller coaster coil of sexually violent rotation, with Eliza's breasts barrel rolled across Ezra's howling mouth and pain frenzy of his bulbous salutation extenuating his excitement as it whacked and smacked its way into every muscle of Eliza's body except for the otherwise central zone. Wow.
What's the otherwise?
I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah. So that's pretty bad.
Awesome. Apparently, I guess they were rolling around. He could find the hole. I guess.
I thought we were fucking watching Top Gun Maverick for a second there.
Yeah.
All the barrel rolling going on.
Yeah. Fucker, bosom barrel rolling.
Yeah.
I love barrel rolling bosoms.
So, I guess I had a question for you guys before we finish this up. Which award do you kind of, I guess, follow or put the most? You know, there's like the Grammys or whatever, the Oscars. Like, is there an award where, like, yeah, that's pretty fucking legit?
I guess Academy Awards when it comes to movies, just in the sense it's always been considered the.
Yeah, I don't know that I mean.
Whether, like, how much you want to put it in with how they vote for it and shit.
Yeah, how much stock you put into it is one thing, because like I don't feel that, you know, my opinions are different than the people that are making those decisions. So I don't know that awards like that, Matt. I think the real legit ones are like the Pulitzer or the fucking or the what's like the fucking big Nobel. Science one? The Nobel, like those aren't. You know, those aren't fucking, those are just statistics. Like physics, you got to have a breakthrough. You know what I mean? You're not just like popular, like the Grammys is a popularity contest. So are the Oscars. You know, so, and the Emmys for that matter too, they all are Tonys. You know, it's just a popularity contest. I don't know.
Yeah. And it suffers from that, like, oh, you know, it's in the eye of like what the art critic community decides this wants to be. It's not like the hard fucking I guess peer reviewed
I
data,
think like the R. Murrow Award, the Pulitzer, the Nobel, the shit like that, like where it's it's a legit statistical like thing, you know, like
No, were you going to tell us, Oracle, about that guy who didn't he sell his Nobel Prize for Ukraine or something?
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that. He
recently,
wasn't it? It's like a philosopher, wasn't he?
I can't remember what he did.
I can't remember, but it was like $1 million or something, right?
Yeah, he made at least $1 million something. And I think it's also like, I don't know how many people have actually. I've heard of people being like, I don't need this Nobel Prize, thank you, but you know, they'll refuse it. But I'm not sure if anyone's ever sold it.
Didn't Bob Dylan refused one once?
Yeah, I believe Bob Dylan refused some award like that.
Yeah, so
good for him because
Dmitry Muratov, editor of one of Russia's last independent newspapers, auctioned off his 2021 Nobel Prize on Monday, bringing in a record-shattering $103 million.
Damn.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, and that's brand new. I mean, it was just like a year ago.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck, I'd do it. I mean, what does it matter? You got the award. It's not like fucking, you know.
Well, at this point, too, he's like, I imagine he's not in Russia.
I would almost expect someone who won the Nobel Peace Prize to do something like that. You know what I mean?
True.
And like donate it all to a fucking to charity. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, how about Obama do it? He fucking got his like right after that. Oh my god, a black president? Here. Fuck.
Right.
Yeah, see, maybe that is.
And then he sent a bunch of troops to Afghanistan anyway.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's like it was really early and
he's like, gotcha.
It was kind of this like, I think the world was just enamored that Obama was going to bring real change from what the Bush administration was doing.
Right.
And then comes
world. So much.
I think Obama got it because he was the first black president of a country that nobody ever thought we'd have one.
True.
Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, it was the fact that
I believe that in the world in a whole thought it was.
They're not going to give the Nobel Prize.
Did he win it right when he got elected?
I think
it was like within
on.
a year or something like that. Yeah. It was early.
I mean, if I remember right, he didn't really run a horrible, like an attack campaign either. Maybe it was for like his attempt to bring this country together. You know what I mean? Biden kind of did the same thing. He didn't really attack.
And he also ran against like the last noble Republican. John McCain, you know, who grabbed that microphone from that stupid old lady.
Yeah.
Like, no, ma'am, he's not a Muslim. Like, he is, he's an American.
It was real classy for a white guy.
I don't know. McCain was one of the last, like, real. I mean, he's a fucking war hero for fucking.
Yeah. Well, my point being is
like
that because
years in a fucking
7 years or some shit.
Yeah.
Because you ran against McCain, McCain wasn't like going real fucking dirty against you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he won it, but that kind of seems suspect.
I think the whole world just had a boner because...
Why? Because what did he do up to that point? I'd see if he had been in office for 8 years and he brought peace to a fucking region or some shit. That warrants a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Because he was a black dude that got elected?
Yeah, bringing a country like this together and elected a black man.
But honestly, I think they gave it to him because they were trying to pressure him not to or to pull all the troops out of Afghanistan. I think that was one of the biggest reasons.
Like there's some behind the scenes.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, because they're like, hey man, you can't fucking send more troops to Afghanistan if you get a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, we gave you a Nobel, like almost like leverage. Interesting, but you might be right.
Yeah,
he was like, hold my nuclear code.
Meanwhile, we'll let senile old Biden pull him out.
Right.
Poor Biden.
All right, that's it for fucking awards.
There we go. We stretched her past the 30 mark.
Yeah, those good idea about reading those. Terrible.
That's a better line of sex than fucking the last shit we heard.
Yeah, right?
Stretched her past the 30 mark.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Moving on to the What's Sexy.
That's with a lot of
that bitch out
fiddle
like a tax
fingering.
return.
Where we throw sharp sticks and they land into your grandmother's eye sockets. First up, we have me with Miller 64. So Miller 64 is extra light beer.
Put her in front of your face.
Right here. Oh, that's right. You guys can't see it.
Oh, I see. I'm watching on the other stream.
Yeah. So the thing is about this beer, it is only 2.4%, I believe, alcohol. Or no, 2.8% alcohol. It's 64 calories, which is, great. Pat on the back. But
it's like a half a beer's worth of calories about.
Right. And it's about half a beer's worth of alcohol. And it's kind of nice because you could just drink these motherfuckers all day long. And you'd have to try to get wasted on them,
just
right?
because it's like watering down your beer.
It's just watering down your beer.
8.
Right. Yeah. You can operate on this.
I bet
And-
Ashtray's piss is stronger than that.
Probably, dude.
Right. And thank God I'm not a poor hobo because I don't have to drink it. I got plenty of alcohol.
So yeah, Miller 64. That's been
Way
a
to go.
new find.
Do they allow you to drink that up north?
Right? There's like a
Yeah, I was
fucking.
gonna say, like,
It's like, wait a second.
he only drinks it in the house. He
This-
doesn't go out to the bar.
This is reserved for small children, sir. You cannot
Yeah.
leave the building with it.
You're older
No,
than 12.
that's the thing
I
is-
ain't selling you this. But
You ask for that at the bar, they'd laugh at you and say, like, best we got is like Michelob Ultra and the tennis courts
Wow.
down there.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. If I go out to the bar, I'm not trying to maintain for
Right.
hours and hours. I'm trying
Yeah,
to get
get
drunk when I
angry.
go out to the bar.
right.
So then I get feisty.
Feisty.
Next up, we have Mystic with
You get
Sopranos.
feisty when you get drunk.
Get fucking
I've
feisty.
seen you drunk. You don't get feisty.
Sopranos, 20 goddamn years old, over 20 years old, still absolutely fabulous. I'm rewatching the whole thing. The fucking one-liners in there, dude, like that aren't even really meant to be comedic, are just fucking great. And like now I'm noticing in a lot more shows, like whenever somebody says something, they always go, "Oh!" Just like fucking, The Sopranos, like Italian people, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
white people are doing it now, man.
Right.
You get the gabagoo?
So
Yeah, like it's just
Sopranos was like the first like mega breakout television series, right?
Well, it was
Like that?
one of them. I can't
from
remember.
HBO.
From HBO was one of them, yeah. It
Well,
was
HBO's
that.
first, yeah.
HBO had a couple of shows that were big before that. The night.
Well, it was early on anyway. And now we've kind of since then we've really kind of gone into a different generation of television where that's where a lot of people kind of go for their longer form,
Right.
types of entertainment. So, is there anything about that show? This was this super successful show on HBO that I guess you can see the difference between popular shows today and a show back then. You know what I mean? Like the way that they made the show, like what made that so successful, and is that something that I guess other shows try? You said like the whoa
Yeah.
or the
Or was it
think-
one of the first that had the classic like cliffhanger ending at each episode? It's like,
No,
God damn.
no, not necessarily.
Not necessarily,
It,
no.
it ended the way they ended is actually kind of drab, and I think that's an overarching.
Oh, I know the
Theme,
whole
I
series.
think-
I mean, each episode. I'm talking.
I think no, each episode ends just kind of on them contemplating something for the most part. There's really never a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
But like I think that's part of the draw is that like they're so good at crafting these people, this world, this North Jersey mafia world that like when you watch it, you almost feel like you're there, like you're in it. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the first shows where it really took you. Oz did the same thing. That's an HBO show. That's the one I was
Yeah, it
trying to
made
think
you
of.
feel like you're in prison.
Right. It made you feel like
Yay.
you're gonna get fucking raped. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
great.
Like,
Oz was before Sopranos, wasn't
It was
just
before
a couple
Sopranos,
years, yeah. It started like 99, I want to say.
Yeah.
Sopranos started in 2000 or something.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was around the same time, and then HBO was the first really television company to start doing stuff like that, and then you had AMC follow with fucking all their shit, like they all started doing it,
Mhm.
But yeah, I think it was one of the first shows where it's just kind of the mundane life of these characters, but they crafted the acting, they crafted the words so well and the acting was so good that it drew you in.
I've never seen it.
I still have not either.
Man, it's really
Yeah.
good.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all
Hey,
have-
I at least
you have
watched The
HBO.
Wire.
For the fucking game.
You have
Yeah, The Wire.
was-
There's another one, right?
Wire's
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah, I've seen The
There's
Wire.
another one. That's even better, probably. I think I like The Wire better than The Sopranos. The Wire is probably
The Wire covers
on
such
my
a
list
wide
of
range
fucking
of
shows
Baltimore.
in history. The Leftovers is number one. You should watch that.
Oh, I gotta wait back to that. I think I just
Anyway,
dabbled into that.
yeah.
All
Go
right,
back and watch some old TV shows. It's fun.
Bam.
moving on. Teddy, The
Choo-choo.
Boys, season 3.
Speaking of another show, that probably got some tropes off of The Sopranos. The Boys season 3 is back, bloodier, gorier.
I heard the hero-gasm was pretty fucking crazy.
Hero-gasm was pretty fucking crazy, bro.
I haven't seen the hero-gasm.
Oh God,
I haven't seen it either. So
it's yeah, this season's real cool. I haven't ever read the source material, but I do like the show. When Hero Boy, I'm sorry, the Captain America guy comes in.
Was this based off a comic as well?
It is based off a real comic, yes.
Is that comic over?
I believe so. But yeah, if you like the first 2 seasons, check it out. Be warned, there's a lot more.
Is Soldier Boy cool?
He is cool.
Jensen Ackles? Okay.
Yeah, he is cool. Yeah.
I've always liked him.
He's real cool. Yeah, you'll like him. Twist turns. Yeah, check it out. I am really fucking high.
Boom, boom. All right, next up we have Ashtray with Digging Through Grandma's Old Newspapers.
Bam! I just sent to the old Facebook our chat just a bunch of pictures you can bring up to the
Why
old
do you not put that in
screen.
the goddamn outline? You son
Because
of a
it's
bitch.
not easy to do from my phone.
You
Don't worry.
shit.
I'll give you some time.
All right, I got it.
Because I'm moving, I'm purging.
I fucking got it.
And this big cardboard
lost
box full of old newspaper clippings and stuff from when my grandmother passed away in 2008. And I moved it from my previous place to here. And now is like finally like, all right, dig through this old time capsule and like save only the stuff that's really worth it. Like this instance here, it's like, oh man, teen snipes motorist kills 2. It's just like,
Wow.
it just sounds like something that happens today.
What year was
you know?
this?
This was let's see here. It was 1950 something. Let's see here. It says when it was. Oh, of course, it's clipped too short. Anyways, this nerd here, M. Clark, look at him. Fucking dork. Says, I'm going to get up on this big old bluff and just fucking blow away some people driving on the interstate. Then we got this one here, you know, like old Sunday comics joking about how kids fucking smoke the wacky tobacco. We got some showing the old... also, that I didn't realize that Lysol was used to douche back in the day. As a feminine product.
Seriously?
I'm pretty sure it might have been a different kind of Lysol. I think if you put Lysol in
maybe it was watered down Lysol, but it was nonetheless.
Yeah, I don't know that anyone's putting bleach in their fucking
Look at
goose.
the
I mean, really.
Basically what Lysol is.
That
one the love quiz or whatever it says, and it's got the wife who's like, oh, shamed. And it's like, this, what single mistake threatens her once happy marriage? This foolish wife failed to take the one of the first and steps usually important to marital compatibility.
What's the date
First
on the
step,
newspaper,
ladies. What is that step that's so vital to marital compatibility? Well, a wise wife practices sound, safe feminine hygiene, safeguard her daintiness. With scientifically correct preparation for vaginal douching, Lysol. Proper solution. Aren't salt and soda effective enough?
God.
It just said it, the last line, in proper solution. That means they probably had a way to
water
it
down.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
I mean, even just in general, it's common knowledge now that douching actually isn't good for the vagina.
It's not, no.
Especially not with Lysol.
So what's the date on the top of the newspaper, bro?
That one was 1956.
Okay.
For the Lysol. And old Ben Gay has old Peter Payne. Never heard of him.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Peter
it's like
Payne.
this weird, like, it looks like a weird Scrooge cartoon with this kind of weird, like, it's got this kind of gay BDSM.
Right? And what's up with his
Look at
bucket, like his balls and like his
he's got, like,
pelvis
this weird-
area.
Yeah, this his hips are this weird like single bulbous region, and he's pulling this rope around this guy who looks like he just got done playing tennis, and it's gay as hell. So yeah, I'm almost all the way through it, but I have found some gems to save. Otherwise, a lot of it is like old fucking recipes and shit that my grandmother saved.
Lame.
I know.
I should go look through. My mom has a newspaper from 1919.
Ooh,
Wow,
really?
nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, a
Should
good
look.
if you go to like flea markets and shit, that's a good place to get old National Geographics and old books and things like that. For if you go into a bookshop, they'll charge you an arm and a leg, but at the flea market, you can buy them for like $1.
Man, those people who run flea market circuits are they're like another tributary to the carnies, because it is, as my brother put it, he's like, oh yeah, let's just go see what kind of fucking shit people got for sale, because it is just like this vault of shit they haul around to each flea market.
Right.
Yeah, my mom used to drag me to flea markets when I was a kid. I fucking hate them. I can't go let's go to a flea market. I will punch you in the fucking face. We're not going. Let's go buy some new shit. I'm not going, bro. I used to fucking hate my mom took me to flea market.
Taking you to one.
Hey man, that's a black tradition on the old flea market.
Apparently, it's everybody. You motherfuckers like going.
True, white people do it too. You're right.
Yeah, I've seen more white people at flea markets.
Yeah, I've definitely seen way more white people at flea markets.
Yeah.
It's a black thing, my ass. Fuck you.
All right, next up we have Fuck What You Think, where we...
Oh, wait, swap meat. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. That's the black meat.
Yeah.
That's
That's the black.
I'm sorry.
Where we
Now y'all
fling,
getting all racist and shit. They ain't call for that. Ain't no call for
fling
that.
dog shit
Fuck
at
off.
black people and Asians. First up is me, Oracle, and fucking EA. So F1 2022 just came out on July 1st, and I was all excited. Got my wheel out, set my computer up, and this was the first year that they were going to have VR. So I had my VR set up.
They got trailers of that?
I was all fucking excited.
I could see you sitting there with your headset on, looking like uber nerd when somebody robs your house.
Yeah,
man.
fucking awesome. And so I boot up the game. I buy it on Steam, and I boot it up, download it, for hours on my parents' shitty-ass internet, and finally get in there, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to just do like a little test run here, make sure everything's all set.
Yes, you got your chair set up at your parents' place.
Oh, yeah, I got fucking everything, man.
That probably was a bitch to move and not lose all the cords and stuff.
Oh, fucking A, man. Yeah, it was a pain in the dick. This was my shining light. It was like, hey, don't kill yourself. F1 22 is coming out, man.
Right.
You got this.
This move, you'll survive this move for that game alone.
And so I go into the race. I'm like, well, what the fuck? My wheel isn't working. Like, it's not recognizing my wheel. So I'm trying some different things. I reinstall the drivers, restart, blah, blah, blah. Go online, and all of these people are like, yeah, my wheel doesn't work.
What the fuck?
All kinds of different brands. But guess what? In the game, you can customize the rugs in your pad. You can set a pool in an aquarium up and share
in your pad.
Yeah.
You have like a racing pad, like
it's
a garage, or
like
what?
your apartment. Completely stupid fucking shit.
In F1.
Yes.
I'm like, I want to drive fast. I don't want to go check out my aquarium.
It's
when
like,
you said you could customize your rugs, I was thinking,
no,
they have floor mats in an F1.
Yeah, no, it's cosmetic shit. They copied and pasted from FIFA or whatever, where it's like my life, and it's
your NFT,
right.
Here.
It's just to sell cosmetics, and the goddamn game doesn't fucking recognize a shit ton of popular racing wheels. What the fuck do you think people buy this game for? You fucking assholes.
For the aquariums, obviously.
Definitely
Oh
not the
my
racing.
god. Everything, this game has won or has ran great for years, haven't had any issues, and now this, I fucking returned it. I played what's that demolition game? Fucking
Dirt something or
Wreckfest. Yeah, I played Wreckfest instead. And it was like, yeah, this game recognizes my fucking wheel. Yeah, fuck EA.
See, the wheel you have is cool, but I don't like this little shifting. I'm so used to having something right here. If I would have had a way to shift manually, I would have done way better in that fucking game. But I'm telling you, dude.
Well, guess what? That's how an F1 car fucking shifts. They've got paddle shifters. That's awesome. The way it works.
Yeah, right? They don't got time to move their feet.
All right, next up we have Mystic with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, man. It was pretty underwhelming. Like, Obi-Wan starts off as just kind of a pussy.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
Of course, they got to make him rise.
For like 5.5 episodes.
Yeah. And yeah, right. It's only 6 episodes long, man. Like, the final.
Is each episode 2 hours?
No. 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
That's a shame.
So, but it's like the fights between him and Darth Vader. I mean, they're cool because it's Darth Vader, I guess, but they're just underwhelming. They're just not that great, to be honest with you. And then there's like some decisions that they made where I'm just like, dude, like Darth Vader kicks the shit out of him in the first fight, and he's like dragging him through this fire and shit, and then like something blows up, and like launches Obi-Wan farther away, and like there's this slow ass robot that comes and gets him, but there's like flames in between them, and Darth Vader somehow can't fucking get to him.
He's like, damn, I can't reach him. Like, even though the Force can't push these flames away.
Right? Yeah, dude. Really? You're Darth Vader, man.
I knew it was gonna be kind of wacky when they couldn't catch a 6-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Grown men. I'm like a 6-year-old girl.
Girl,
like running.
Little Leia. It's just, man. It almost felt like George Lucas was fucking directing it again.
Yeah.
Like, what are you guys doing?
Right.
It's just fucking
pandering to the family.
All right. There was one really cool fight scene, and it wasn't even between Obi-Wan and fucking Vader. It was Vader and the Grand Inquisitor chick. Like this other Jedi
the black chick, yeah. It wasn't fucking badass fight scene.
There you go.
So anyway, yeah. I mean, watch it if you want, but who cares?
I don't fucking care. You do what you want. It's your life.
Fucking want.
Ashtray, punk ass production assistant.
Yeah, our production grunt.
Papa.
Didn't come in. No call, no show on Tuesday. He works just noon to 4. No call, no show on Wednesday. And then like shows up today, and he's I don't know if it's an act or not, but like look like he's just about to fucking cry, like his mother was just killed by Grimace. Because Grimace impregnated her in a state where there was no abortion, and her only option was to kill herself, and thus it was Grimace's fault. And
right,
I think my boss wasn't sure how, because he's like, I was dealing with personal issues. Okay, and it's just like, because I came out of the bathroom, like, where the hell have you been? Dealing with personal issues. And it's just like, and my boss is kind of like, yeah, he had some personal stuff. So I'm like, okay, like I'm taking my boss's cue, right? Like, okay, you haven't, like, do you know more than I do? I was just taking a shit, and I come out and because we were talking the other day. I'm like, I don't want to say this. It'll be the jinx. But like, was this guy down at Highland Park? And he's in the hospital, like fucking maimed.
Oh my God.
But they don't release the list of wounded people, right? They just release the list of dead people.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's what you thought of?
Right.
Like,
That's what my coworker said.
You know
And-
what though? That fucking dude drove up to Madison and he was going to
Yes.
shoot up Madison.
He was here in Madison to hide his cell phone.
Yeah.
And
He said he stopped somewhere where there was a gathering. He thought about shooting them up or something.
yeah, like he had 60 rounds left, something.
Yeah.
Either way, though, it's like we don't know much about him. He's only been working with us for like 2.5 months. And one of those workers where it's like they're really awesome the first couple weeks, right?
Mhm.
Even the little things. Like he knows nothing about like the day-to-day operation of, you know, dealing with things. But like a customer come in and boss in the front's on the phone. And like we're all tied up, and he would the common sense to be like, oh, someone will be with you in just a moment, ma'am. Right? Like,
Yeah.
thanks. That helps. Just because it's a small shop of 4 people. And, you know, of course, after like a month, it's just like, oh, no, I'm not feeling well, blah, blah, blah. He's always got to bring a big fucking box fan on him. And it's like,
Fox fan.
it's getting like to where me and my boss are like fucking
Sounds to
ripping
me like
on
your
him.
boss doesn't know how to hire people.
Well, hiring people in general is hard right now. Because the labor pool, everybody's
what is
scraping
he
the bottom
paying
of it. What's that?
What's he paying?
I'm not sure what he's paying, but for like a 4
Is he paying enough? I'll come hang out.
4 hours a day, yeah.
Fucking work there.
No, man.
I'll fucking full time. I'll production assist the shit out of you.
You wouldn't drive all this way to fucking
No,
Madison.
I wouldn't do that.
The anyways,
pay
he
me
just shows up
$25
out of nowhere, and it's just kind of like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
And part of me is like really wishing it's like, man, if this economy could just fucking hit a fucking pothole or crash to some degree to slow down where we don't need this dead weight.
Mhm.
Where it's kind of like, all right, it is super helpful.
So what are you gonna? You want to fire him? You tell your boss, like,
Oh, well,
just get rid of him.
that's the thing is my boss is kind of like, because the owner who, you know, isn't there on an every day-to-day basis is like, well, we'll see, you know, come Friday if we don't hear from him, like, you know, we'll put an ad out to find someone new.
Mhm.
And my boss was telling me, you know, it's kind of like, by Friday, well, fuck, he's dead to me already.
Well, yeah, dude. That's when I ran a fucking store. It was one. No call, no show.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, you're
exactly.
gone.
Like,
You got to at least, unless you got a real good reason, like where you know,
Right.
like my
that's where,
mom
like,
died,
are you
and
in the
just fucking-
hospital because you
whatever.
got shot?
Okay, right. I get it. If there's a real legit reason, but if it was like, oh, dude, I slept. I'm sorry, man. No, fuck you.
Right.
At
Yeah.
least have the balls to call my ass 2
Mhm.
hours late, you know, or
Mhm.
whatever. No,
Right. Well, and part of the problem too is that the talent pool is so low, and also my boss is so busy that going through the cycle of interviewing and hiring again, he's just like, I just don't have the fucking time, you know.
should
And
just hire them.
it is not the only.
Is it you? Is he assisting you?
Yeah, assisting me and well, basically anyone around the shop, like kind of picking up some of the extra stuff that.
Oh, so he's just like a gopher kid.
Yeah, he's a grunt. You know, we don't tell him to that.
I
to
didn't know
his
if he
face.
was strictly doing like shit you needed him to do, because then you should probably be sitting in on interviews. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't have time to
Hey.
sit on interviews. That's the problem
well,
right now. It's just
then
like
they
it's
need to
so-
make time. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise, this shit's gonna keep happening.
Mm.
You're gonna keep hiring fucking idiots. You know?
The
personal problem. Yeah, we all got fucking personal problems, dude.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
you,
go
sh-
to work.
exactly.
you should have like some kind of a ninja warrior thing that they have to go through. Except it's dildos and beer
Yeah.
bongs and shit.
I guess nowadays though, you kind of do have to fucking tiptoe because people are so happy.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Well,
like,
or
you
people
fire
are
that
just-
dude, and he could be like, "Oh, I'm really
Yeah.
depressed."
Right.
And my boss is, we're in this fucking, we're in the fucking 5-star paradox because, and I've warned him, I'm like, are you prepared for when, you know, with first fucking idiot who gives us a 4-star review because, oh, well, they're really friendly and helpful, you know, but we were ordering this at the last minute and the supplier just couldn't meet our deadline. You know, it's like, oh, here, 4 stars. It's like, it's going to tip that 5-star Google review, you know, into a 4.9, and you're going to fucking have, you know, you're going to panic because that's just how neurotic he is. And Like, prepare yourself for that, because that's all it takes. And so he's like juggling that line of.
She let me hire someone.
It's well, like,
She'll have
it's like
gigantic tits.
I am only just. I'm getting my thing is not like you. You know, you have managerial experience from years ago. I've never actually had to manage people before, and it fucking sucks. I realize.
I mean,
how much
it does suck, but I mean, you can. It's common sense, though. You can tell how someone is in an interview. You know what I mean? Don't ask those interview questions that they tell you to ask. Jesus Christ, those are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just have a conversation with someone. You know what I mean? Like talk about a movie. Like you can, dude. You could tell a lot about a person the way they fucking talk about things they like. But
yeah,
interesting. You didn't make them play like Russian roulette or anything,
right?
How bad you want to work here?
Be like, hey, take your pants off.
Yeah, well, let alone too, and how just
see how far you'd go.
How obviously it's interesting to see like some of the people who didn't work out. You know, here like our fucking previous, we call her half-ass Hannah, because, and she was that one that was like a little like too woke.
Yeah,
you know,
where'd she end up?
Plus, it's Madison too. You got the
oh god,
right, exactly.
That bitch, dude, that would suck.
Correcting my fucking, old school gay boss on pronoun addressing.
You're like right. You're like a fucking diamond in the rough for that dude, though. You know what I mean? Like, you have a work ethic. Because you didn't grow up in Madison, and you're not a fucking woke warrior.
Oh no, I would. Yeah, they would.
But you understand. You know what I'm saying? Like you can like interpret it for him.
Yeah. Well, so where did Handy Hannah end up?
She's still. So that's the thing is, like my, our bosses have have the recruitment, like Indeed. I think is the kind of main one a lot of people use. Yeah, her profile's still up on Indeed, and the last time they checked it, she was still listing that she was working for us. It's just like...
Right.
Wow.
It was kind of one of those, like, she was too fragile for this business.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta fucking hustle, and you've got curveballs coming.
People like that.
All the fucking time, and, like, there's no time to, like,
Yeah, there's a producer at work that's like that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we asked me like.
So anyway,
okay, yeah.
What time is it?
Next up, we have Teddy with stupid white people fucking with animals.
Okay, so we were posting the show last week, and this is when it came up. There's been three people gored at the fucking at Yellowstone or whatever because they keep fucking with bison.
They're probably trying to make fucking
video
TikTok videos.
Those people like ran away from their kid. They like left their fucking kid there.
Yeah, I'm like,
that dude got gored. Like, that's crazy, dude.
Wow,
these are wild animals. I get you think they're cool and shit. I mean, you never see brothers getting bit by a shark and shit, or getting. It's you leave that shit alone, man.
Right.
But they're so majestic, Teddy.
I get it. They're majestic until it's
so
fucking
majestic.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, they're also fucking 3,000 pounds, bitch.
Yeah, it's just common sense, man. Just fucking. I get to take a picture, zoom in, but leave them the fuck alone. That's what the fuck y'all get. Like those guys with the running of the bulls and shit. That's what the fuck y'all get.
Right.
I mean, it's.
Yeah. What is the old saying? Fuck with the bull, get the horn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's
Buffalo
fucking
hours, man.
Go fuck yourself, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah. That's our show. We're going to be here every Wednesday or Thursday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. I will not mention Twitter because Teddy still hasn't set it up. Like us, share us, or fuck us. We're down for whatever. I'm Oracle.
This is Ashtray.
I missed it.
And I'm Teddy. Fuck y'all white folks.
And this is the Red Eye Report.
All right. Right at the bottom of the outline, I got the old link to that fucking buffalo.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, folks. We're not over. We're not done yet. Hold on.
This is where we got that guy who I love the guy at the end with the
back more.
Holy fuck, that thing is huge and angry.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, why are they approaching it? What the fuck are they doing?
It's the
Hello, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Yeah, and then
What are they doing?
look, they let go of the kid's hand. And that stranger has to go save the poor child.
Holy shit, and why is that guy just meandering? Oh, he's got like bear spray or something.
Yeah, he's like, fuck off. He's smart. He's like, don't fucking engage, just casually walk away.
Wow.
Yeah, so American bisons, males can go up to 2,200 pounds, females up to 1,200. And they're walking up to it like it's a fucking chihuahua.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck
Yeah,
is
what
wrong?
the fuck? I mean, yeah, leave it alone.
What pissed me off was that they let go of that kid's hand. I don't know if it was the parent, grandparent.
Fuck
Right.
the child.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
You can make another one!
Take Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? His dad's in prison.
All right. Well, that's it for us. We'll see you guys next week.